Radio station.
From 8 to 10, Monday to Friday, we keep it flexy, just relax. KMS Radio, the sound of the generation.
Sly J featuring DJ Trika and Raiti Wena. Nami ngisho njalo ngithi wena ngabe nguwe wena na mculo lo mnanzi. It's a beautiful Friday. Kifaraza madodi Friday leshisaka, Friday le relaxile, Friday le banzako. Kuyadependa ukuthi wena engabe ukuphi in the world. As we know, we have people who are tuned from different parts of the world. Sikhathi singibeka kwela phana 8:40, 20 minutes before 9 o'clock. We're going to be having a conversation with Thembi Buthelezi. Asisijikela stawbe sesiyabuya. Hlala uthini ngomsakato wakho. Lalele yona breakfast punch. We're giving the best breakfast in town.
Ingabe ufuna kufaka sandla ekshintsheni impilo yesikolo? Si Joseph Mathebula Secondary School singathokotela sandla lesihle ngekunikelela tinsita temidlalo. Lekufaka ekhathi ibhola yetinyawo, ibasketball, itennis equipment. kanye naletinye tinsita tekudlala tivumelekile. Kanti-ke sitfolakala eNkomazi eDrikopisi. Kude uxhumane nathi, shayela thishela Nhloko wesikolo ku-072 334 3481 nobe 079 019 0572. Asende inguquko ngelusha lanamuhla.
With the breakfast bar from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday, we keep it flexy, just relax. KMS Radio, the sound of the generation.
It is a beautiful morning. Like I mentioned, we have another guest today. We're not only doing one guest, Princess T, but we have Sis Wade for Thembi Buthelezi. We're gonna be having a conversation. She also does a lot of things. She's a motivational speaker. She's an entrepreneur. She is a lady who empowers communities, and she is more about talks and practical. She doesn't only talk, but she does what she talks about. Good morning, Sis Thembi.
Morning, but first, very happy to be here with you today and with the listeners.
Welcome to the show. I hope it will be a beautiful and a great conversation that we're gonna have this morning.
Always.
Yeah, someone will ask, why are we gonna be having a motivational speak after a motivation? But the thing would see, there's so much that we can gain from what you're gonna be talking about, since you're also into entrepreneurship, you're into business, and what you do, you empower a community. So who is Thembi Buthelezi? Where is she from?
Okay, so Thembi Buthelezi is a wife, mother, sister, business owner, entrepreneur, and I'm all about bringing solutions, right? There's sneaking in like South Africa. We've got crime, unemployment, weak economics. And I believe it would be more than complaining. I need to be part of a solution. So enter my passion for leadership, my passion for business, my passion for technology. And I believe that if we as a community rise up and just do the little that we can't solve all the problems. You can't do everything we want, but you can do that one thing very well in your community, and there can be problems that you solve.
So someone will want to know what kind of businesses that you do, as you have mentioned about business and being an entrepreneur. What is it that you ventured in?
Yeah, so I've got quite a number of businesses. So I'm into the property space where we have accommodation for working people and students. I've got a software company that I'm launching something very soon. But mostly my bread and butter and my main game are events. So I'm the owner of Thembi's Connection House. We do sound, light, stage, video photography. So more fun is in this squad. And we're always doing big festivals, big conferences, even smaller events.
How did you start when all these kind of businesses? Maybe we can start with the bread and butter, because we know South Africa, it's mostly based in entertainment. We are big when it comes to entertainment and enjoying ourselves. How did you came up with being an owner of an event company?
Yeah, so basically, me, I'm a church girl, grew up in church, and then I sound system, 2 speakers, a keyboard. It always fascinated me. So when I passed my trick, I wanted to be a sound engineer. And looking at my grades, people were like, hey, sound engineer, you want to be a DJ? So then I just did computer science and music, so just to balance the creativity part. So in terms of just getting into entertainment, I've always loved it. I've always been passionate about business since I was a kid. God, charging people to ride my bike. So it was just a natural progression for me to say, okay, even though I was working in corporate, for me it was fun. The money, extra money didn't hurt. So then I just started small, renting, getting customers, growing my offering. employing people to help me since I have a full-time job. So I'd be more on the marketing, client acquisition, and then I'd have people doing the fulfillment and delivery. And then one thing leads to another, the business grows. And right now we've got a complement of about 60 employees. We are stationed in Johannesburg, but we travel countrywide, and we are growing.
That's so beautiful. And someone else was asking, because you're also a mother, you're also a sister, you're doing all these kind of jobs while you are also doing your part as a mother. How do you manage that?
So I just manage it by being one person, right? So I've got a good support system. So I've got my husband, I've got my family, I've got also my helper. So we just do things as a community. So basically, where I need to attend to other things, my family steps in. So it's just for me, it's about building the balance, but just being the same person and not separating yourself with, okay, now I'm a mother, now I'm a sister, now I'm a business person. I'm just the same person who has varied responsibilities, and then I try to divide my time between these responsibilities.
Okay. You're also a motivational speaker. You go out there and motivate communities, you motivate the youth, you motivate the old. Do you have like a specific seminars that you do, or you just do it whenever you are booked into events or some seminars?
Yeah, so I normally do the speaking engagements when I get invited for different conferences and events. So what I also do is I post regularly on my socials, on my TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So that's where I just have my videos where I'm just speaking specifically to entrepreneurs, specifically to leaders, to say, hey, let's build our businesses and let's build the country.
For someone who also want to be a business lady or a businessman, but they haven't ventured yet, what would you want to say to them?
I'd want to say that being a business owner is fun. It's very rewarding. But as rewarding as it is, it's very challenging. So if you're going to get into this game of business, you must get into it with thick skin, knowing that, as I get in, sometimes I'll win, sometimes I'll lose. But if I stay at it long enough, if I learn what I need to learn and change and grow, I can win in this thing. And once you win, you go very far. But then we can't skip the process. Whilst you're learning, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to make losses. It's going to be depressing, demotivating. But the biggest thing is you need to learn from every failure. And then as you learn, as you grow, you're going to get into a rhythm. And when you shoot up, you'll definitely shoot up. But the resilience is key.
You spoke about something I wanted to ask. Whenever you fail, what do? You go back to your drawing board, or you continue until you make it work?
Yeah, so it depends on the type of failure, right? So for me, the biggest thing is acknowledging failure and taking ownership, right? So I'm a big believer in extreme ownership. So if there's something, let's say I'm doing a project and that project is not going well.
Yes.
Normally what I see people do is to say, hey, my team, ENZ 1, 2, 3, all the clients, all the weather. But then now for me, it's just, I always take it back to myself. I can't control a lot of the other external factors, but in all these things, what could I have done better? What's my plan? I'll make an example. I'm into events, right?
Yes.
Let's say we do a delivery late. So now, yes, the driver could have left late. Yes, there could have been traffic. But now I'm just saying, okay, those are external factors. But what could I have done? Right. So could I have made the leaving time 2 hours early, so that we arrive on site 2 hours early and we are waiting? So what's my role to play? If it's the weather, could I have looked at the weather forecast? Could I have thought, it's okay, Magneta, what do we do? Do we put a tent, or do we put a roof stage? So what's my take, right? Because you can't control external factors, but the sooner you learn to take responsibility and accountability as a business owner, the more risk analysis you'll be able to do, the better planning you'll be able to do, and that increases your odds of success. But the more you still blame external factors, and the external factors could be right, there could be an accident on the highway, But then what can you do better? Because now when events are just because they're accidents.
Yeah.
No, it can't be that. So you take ownership and then you use those failures to see how you can get better.
Yeah, because there's so many people that come across a lot of unforeseen circumstances. Then the problem will be also on your side because people are waiting and you are also keeping people waiting.
Yes, so I believe in excellence. I preach excellence, right? And speaking especially to black businesses, I'm also a black young woman. And guys, we've got a very rough stereotype that we are fighting against, right? So there are many entrepreneurs who've been trying to get at this, and some people are doing a lot of things right, but the few people who do things wrong ruin it for us. So we deal with the stereotype. So we already have those odds stacked against us, and the only way to beat that and to change that narrative is for each and every one of us as entrepreneurs to be excellent. If please, if you tell your clients to fetch the dress on Tuesday, and not that you're starting on Tuesday. If you see that can you tell the client in time to say, hey, I'm not coping, can I bring someone in? How do we become excellent? Because when you are excellent, that's when you retain your customers, because it's cheaper to retain a customer than to get a new customer. So I preach excellence in business. When you've made mistakes, own up to them in time so that your client can make a plan. Yes, your client will be disappointed, but if early disappointment is better than late disappointment on the day, because there's no time to recover. How do you recover on the day you need the dress? But if you are told 2 days before, now just like as disappointed as you are, you got to rush in those 2 days to the shops to find something than finding out on the day. So I always preach excellence, and if there are issues, if there are mistakes, speak up in time. Disappointment is disappointment, but the worst disappointment is not speaking up in time.
After all, when you do your work thoroughly and you are efficient, you're gonna get more recommendation from that one customer.
Yes. So the different ways of advertising, I speak about them in terms of paid advertising, social media, word of mouth. But for me, my best one is word of mouth. These people have been told by someone they trust, and now the person if the person who trusts says, "Hey, Thembi does excellent events," you don't have to do as much pitching, as much convincing. All you need to do is now focus on delivery, and those customers that come via word of mouth, they're even willing to pay your fee, even if it's slightly higher, because for them it's just more of a secure deal than going on the internet to be like, can I trust this person? Do I know this person? So it's very important to make sure you deliver, because those guys you get via referrals, word of mouth, are very key and loyal customers over the long term.
And they are the one who had the first-hand experience from your business.
Yes. Yeah, and they're the ones who can they can sell you. So please make sure that you deliver excellently and you get those referrals, and also just get testimonials, right? So I'm a big believer in technology. I'm a technologist and a software development manager on the side. And Google has a very good business tool. So when you do work for people, get those reviews. Let your customers comment, because when new customers are commenting on your business, other people, when they come, they're like, okay, I think on my Google profile I've got around 200 reviews. So when new customers are looking, they're like, okay, this business has been around, the customers have good things to say. So make sure that you treat your customers well and get those reviews and referrals.
Thank you so much, Sis Thembi. What would you want to plug people as you are into business? You can plug all your businesses and where they can find you if they want to reach out to you.
Yeah. Okay. We're happy at Thembi's Connection House. to plug you for your events. If you've got a wedding, if you've got a conference, if you've got a festival, we're there for you. We've got your LED screens. We've got powerful sound, roof stages. So you can find us on also social media at Connection House. Our website is www.connectionhouse.co.za. And also, if you're looking for business advice and leadership encouragement, I'm also there on socials under Thembi. So it's the number 10 and then letters BTHEMBI. So I'm there on all socials: LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So would be happy to connect.
Oh, thank you so much, Sisi. Probably we're going to bring you back as time goes, since you're doing a lot of things. There are people who will want to know how, if I want to get into properties, what should I do? If I want to get to events, what should I do? And so many other things and so forth.
Yeah, no, definitely always willing to help and engage.
No, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, that was Thembi Buthelezi. Yeah, an entrepreneur and also a motivational speaker. And now there's so much that she does. There's so much that we can do than just sitting around and not doing much. You have to do what you know best. What if? You just have to do what you gotta do. 4 minutes before 9 o'clock, we're going to play a couple of songs, then we'll say goodbye to you. As to those who are tuning in. Toby is Arma means Usbambile na Princess D Ubilo Watsifos. I wanna watch Nai live Lapanaga Facebook. It's a healing peel and you breakfast punches in Niganjesilo Sussex. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. It was so cold. Exeni Sangen and belisibekela phana kuye 0 degrees Celsius manje la ngikhona khona ngibekela phana kuye 3 degrees Celsius. It's still cold. Ingabe ngalapho ukhona khona simo simenjani? Ngakhohle phela kucuka ube womuntu inakekele nawe la ukhona khona to avoid kubamba nayi iflu. Ungakhohle phela kuhlala nawe lapha emalemoni, uhlale nayi honey, ubese nje ukufaka nayi ginger. Utoba right mkhulwana dawuthi kubaleka kancane ngoba siyabona ukuthi amaphilisi sometimes ayasida, sometimes awakhona ukuthi aside kahle. Thank you so much. Jive nje kancane kabili kathathu bese siyavalelisa. Abangelanza nika nayo ingoma yakhe sifuna vocals imali yami.
bafuna umseko bafuna umjaivo aivo hamba na yellow ai kimpande sono no hamba na yellow
ulalele iKMS Radio.
ayikho impanzi yesono ufuna imali wathi imali impanzi yesono ke ba injabulo kulabanye ngisource of joy kulabanye sibonge kakhulu kuye Princess D and Thembi Buthelezi. It was so wonderful, it was so powerful. Konke nje nomuhle akhambe kahle ube ne weekend lenhle ube ne Friday lenhle uthi phathe kahle uthi nakekele. If you're going to be on the road, arrive alive. Uma kuthi uyemsebenzini usebenzele kahle nje usebenzele ngokuthi misela ube nawo amandla ngani siya ku Friday siya ku weekend rather. So utabe uphumlile. Bodishela bayavala namuhla babeka amathulusi phasi baphase bantwana bese badinakekele nabo hlale nibe warm nibe grand nibe sharp mina ngingforced with a golden voice. I am signing out to see khona kusasa kuyo ide groove experience from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and we have some international artists and DJs lesibabamba kwecala elangeni lakusasa, so make sure ukuthi you stay tuned to know what is happening. Don't forget to follow us on our socials. It's Kamhlushwa Radio. Ungabese futhi usenda through ema mixtapes wako, ema link la download gago, and also your music as my MP3. Ngakhohlwa kufaka igama lakho, ufake nenamba yakho neligama layo ingoma loyisendako ku kmsradio5@gmail.com. kmsradio5@gmail.com. Vala ngayo ingoma lemnanzi yakhe Romeo X What You Call.
Hey, with the breakfast bar from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. We keep it flexy, just relax. KMS Radio, the sound of the generation.
Dawn Pressure, and you are listening to Kamhlushwa Radio.
Bogel. Pikachu. Pikachu. Hey, Pikachu. Hey, yeah. If you got a minute, better listen. I'm just a boy that they came with the vision. He started loaded, packing on his dizzy. They started running, be catching the feeling. Matiku puga go moya wedos. Figure like game, I've been selling and dope. I even find us and figure on cost and do woman and pole. What you call? Spend any feeling in me, what you call? Spend any feeling in me, what you call? Spend any feeling in me, what you call? The movie is started, the camera is rolling, they're watching the ball. Paramesi Lois, niggas they told me you watching the game while the mess on your face. Couldn't even notice. I started stepping, I land on the beats. I gave him the classic, I didn't even pause it. Cutting and chilling, your command, little your puma, baby say go Moses. Kule kanti maske never bazar, beshara dengu majes dalang go kotim. Jegom kushuru zo teta lenda, geni danda, new sana masois. Opalom dando ge pimbo like shark, sabelinda, been trying to see for me. Ngena go pocho like him again can, but fet number 1 radio station. What you call? Spend any feeling in me, what you call? Spend any feeling in me, what you call? Spend any feeling in me, what you call? Move and tryna kuphuka iflow iqondo kudlula irula bathi thula buka ifuli imintwempi intwana ibalance ngephuma kuphuka sifike le game i-trash drop on the voice kodile kumgede ungene nge-vest ifuna no cash I'm tryna give him my best. What you call? Spend any feeling in me, 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 what you call?